So FS Hub, let's look at GBP, JPY, FS Hub on a monthly time frame. The idea behind setting a market in a monthly time frame is to get a clear directional bias. So I do like to point out my high and my low. This is real. This is how much Japanese yen exchange for British pounds. So you will need, as at 2007, you will need 250.301 Japanese yen for one British pounds. So this is not, we are not joking here. This is not a joking thing, man. We are not joking here. We are talking of interpreting the economy of a country using charts. If you think we are joking, that's your problem. So these are my current highs and my current, this is my roof and this is my floor. So now I'm looking for break of structure. So you can see the price action after price break of a resistance structure in 2006. Price came and retested in 2007 with a strong rejection, and price came 2007 again August, rejected the level, break of a demand floor, price return on retest. A broken demand floor becomes a supply roof, and the price tested once and with a heavy bearish impulse. The Japanese yen slammed British pounds, dropping price from 250.301 to 118.723. At this point, we need to understand that the Bank of Japan money manipulation is just out of recognition. They can manipulate their currency at any time. So when they feel yen is falling, they know a way to tighten its monetary policy. I respect them for that, having the ability to strengthen their currency when they want, and when they want yen to be in a free fall, they can easily let yen fall. So I respect Bank of Japan governor for that. I respect him for that. I respect him for that. So, so technically, Japanese yen is on a free movement, meaning that Japanese yen and British pounds is going to appreciate more against Japanese yen. This is what we are seeing from the structure. After a break of structure in the month of October 2022, we are yet to come back to fill this balance. There is no retest, a breakout from a descending trend line. This is a triangle, a descending triangle. Price has broken out from the structure. This is the floor and this is the roof. There is no retest. So if we have a monetary policy change from Bank of Japan, I will expect price to return to this area to fill this gap. And I have a retest at this level. So now price have broken out from another supply roof. This is supply roof by way of cloning the descending trend line because the trade angle at the moment is the same. The trade angle is the same. So we need to look at this. Is an important factor, a very important trend angle. The trend angle is the same. So when we clone it and price broke this structure, the monthly candle in the month of August rejected over 90% of the body and closed a very long week. And the next month came the same before we now had a stabilized market. And that was as a result of break of structure from this level. You can see here a break of a supply roof. After multiple tests, the supply roof is broken. If we are to manage the body of the candle actively, We will see why that price action even happened at the first place. Like we can see here that price played a very fast one on us. We have here the demand floor, break of a demand floor, retest 1, retest 2, retest 3, break of a supply roof, retest 1, retest 2, retest 3, retest 4, retest 5. Probably this will continue to be a psychological ascending trend line for GJ. It's an ascending trend line from 2017. This price action started running. So everything is well programmed. The market movers already know what to do based on the programming. So what we see again is another price action which I am also interested in. At this level, we can see price on double confluence to support a buy idea at this level. We have here a demand floor, break of a demand floor, price returns here on retest, price returns here again on retest, break of a supply roof, price returns here on demand, setting GJ on a bullish pedestal starting from September after the retest that was stopped by an ascending trend line, a psychological ascending trend line running from November 2016. We have a demand floor break of a structure and a retest, giving us a clean structure and a reason to draw a trend line. So this is where the price action came from. You have a break of structure and a retest. And price returns on retest, return in 2022, return in 2022 again, break of the supply roof, price returns here on demand, December 2023, and returned again in September 2024. And we finally came the month of November. We had double confluence, a horizontal support supply trend line meet an ascending trend line, and at that level price had held and GJ continued to upswing. So I think British pounds will continue to go up against Japanese yen. It will continue to go up, and lately we've looked at the Bank of Japan monetary policies. I think it allows Japanese yen to fall in order to encourage export markets. So it's very technical, it's good for Japanese economy. Balance of trade is more important to um, the Japanese. It's a highly industrialized nation. They rely so much on export. So whatever that encourages export, one of the ways they do that is to lower the value of their currency. So when yen is low, the British feel very happy to work in, make a lot of orders, buy things from yen, and it makes a whole lot of sense. But when the yen is very high, it slows down export markets. So it's very technical. So, they lower their currency for a reason. Lower it for a reason. And now that let's see what they're doing. They're going to need more money. They're going to need more money to get a British pound. The value is going up. The value is going up. So DJ is bullish. So in coming months, they're going to need more. They're going to need more Japanese yen for one British pound. Here we have a structure in 2009, and I'm going to hold this as a new ascending roof. This roof is going to guide us when price returns to it. It's going to be a sell. So while we're going to keep this guided, we'll watch price to see how long it takes for price to get here. The one thing we must look at, the Bank of Japan monetary policies can change at any time, and a sudden change in the monetary policy by Bank of Japan will technically see a heavy market drought from the side of Japanese yen. Look at what price has done here in 2 months, in the month of August, in the month of September, and in the month of October, balance in the month of November and in the month of December. This was a very strong bearish price action. In the future, we could have something like this from the yen. So let's take note of this bearish impulse. Also take note of this bearish impulse. Price has sold at this trend line. And let's take note of it. Look at what happened here. When price returned to this place after break of structure, price forming head and shoulder structure, a bearish price action. This is the shoulder, this is the head, this is the shoulder. A breakout of the neckline and a retest of the broken neckline, price has significantly dropped. And we return again to drop. And when price return again, we drop before break of structure. So on technical, I want on a monthly time frame if we are having a volatile drop. So set your buy order at this level. Yen is very fond of currency manipulation. They could manipulate their currency at any time, and you could be seeing price come down to this level for a possible retest. We never say never while trading the Japanese yen. So on a monthly time frame, this is what we see that there is a probability based on what price has done in the past. We are looking at price action in the month of 2009, what price has done. And after the breakout of this structure, then we begin to look at the buying phase. Where has market been consistent with buying? So let's look at it to see where we can find. So you see at the moment we have here a buy structure by way of a demand flow and a break of a structure retest. And when price returned, respected the structure broken and the GJ is buying. In fact, it was an oversight. If we check this structure earlier enough, we should have entered GJ earlier enough. The GJ's buy was predicted in our chart earlier this month where I made a call on a long, where I said go long on GJ to the moon. I repeatedly called GJ to the moon, and GJ is going to the moon. So the British pounds will continue to upswing. Ladies and gentlemen, close of 2025 is going to be a bullish year for British pounds. So this is where the price is coming to, and don't ask me how do I know, because I understand the structure of the market. So GJ will continue to upswing, it will continue to upswing until it gets to this level. But on technical, I have a stoppage at this level where we have a break and retest, where I will potentially look for an opportunity to short GJ from this level. At 216 level, look for an opportunity to short GJ. The reason is because there's a break of structure at this level, and we expect on a potential retest to a broken demand floor that price comes back to this level with a significant rejection. Will that happen? Yes, it's likely it will happen. And when price returns into 216, you could be seeing some bearish price action at that level. Could be seeing some at that level. So let's watch it and see what price does. So set your sell order, and we will be ultimately what we want to see after break of that level. And if we confirm break and close on a weekly time frame, then we expect that price will continue to go up, where we look for potential sell opportunity at 250 and maybe possibly above. That will return price into 2007 price action and the current high. So this is what we see for GJ. GJ remains bullish on a monthly time frame. Remains bullish on a monthly time frame. So what we have seen now is that price has created a monthly consolidated roof. The monthly consolidated roof, it's repeatedly keeping itself. So we want to see how the monthly candle closes. If the monthly candle closes with no significant break of structure, then the remaining month candle might likely continue to sell. So you look at it, the market is sitting on a consolidated supply roof with no clear evidence of a breakout. So what does that mean? That if market does not break 196.969, the opening candle might still do the same thing, drop again. So the month closes today with a very strong rally. But when we look closely, you will see that this current monthly candle have broken from the previous month resistance structure. So when you look at the body of the candle, the previous month resistance structure is at 196.120 and the month is closing above it. So what does that mean? That the new month, which is coming by January 2025, price is going to continue buying. The reason is because a broken supply roof becomes a demand floor. But the problem with GJ is that liquidity grab is very massive. Look at what price has done in the month of August 2024. Draw liquidity as far as this. So on technical, what you should expect for GJ is that for price, there is a very high probability. In order to draw liquidity, price can move from here. You can see price return back again, pick liquidity from here, then go up to respect break and retest, where you look for an opportunity to go long. So this is what you expect. Yes, the structure has already broken the supply roof, placing changing demand to changing the sentiment of the market from supply to demand. But what will happen is that GJ will have to pull back. Oftentimes GJ pull back. They pull back peak liquidity, then move up to respect a broken monthly structure. So on monthly, you can see the structure has been broken. The first candle that came on monthly was in the month of September, where this key level was respected and rejected. Then the next month came, rejected over 30% of the body, 30% weak, and remaining 70% is the body of the candle. And the next month, November, did the same. Now in the month of December, we have broken the structure. So the month ends, and what we see is that likely GJ will continue to trend in coming months. We may have some correction, just like I said. So we look at it on weekly time frame, look at it on daily time frame, then come down to intraday. You see possibility of a potential pullback before upswing. So on technical, my final verdict on GJ is to look for a buy opportunity on a daily time frame as the market remains bullish. So we look for a pullback where we get higher low, then look for an opportunity to go higher high. So this is what we have. Let's wait for HL, then we'll go HH. So at this moment, we want price to return. You can't go in now. You can't go in now to buy. You have to allow the market to pull back or let it create a new high. And when it creates a new high, then we look for correction, then get in and go higher. So this is what we see for GJ on a monthly time frame, and I think GJ will continue to the moon. It will continue to the moon despite pullback from British pounds. So we see that in 2025 that our top ascending trend line had head price once, head price second, price might return to this level where it might coincide with 250.301 for a potential sell opportunity. But we must bear in mind that the sell zones for GJ are the areas of critical side. Look at here, when price return to this zone, it has sold off. When price returns to the same level, it has sold off, demonstrating an ascending trend line. So if price returns here at the same level, it's going to be a sell-off. So we must know this about the character of price